Okay, well, it says that we are live. Let's do one quick audio test before we officially launch this. Let's see. Okay, well, it says that we are live. Let's do one quick audio test before we officially launch it. Everything seems to be in order, I guess. Everything is... yeah. Now all that's left to do is to officially begin. Everything seems to be in order, I guess. Yeah, let's officially begin then. We will start with a pretty casual walkthrough of integrated strategies. So here we are, Integrated Strategies 3. I haven't yet unlocked everything, but and by everything I mean all the difficulties. Actually, I haven't yet unlocked much of this cognition tree. What is this called? Cognitive shaping tree. These are different skills essentially that will give you more bonuses and boosts the higher you level up. And depending on whichever squad you choose to use, they will give you different skills. So for now, let's just go into a run with the skills that we have unlocked. And the highest difficulty that we have is number 2. We will play a pretty casual game, and by that I mean if we can win, obviously we will go for the win. If not, we will keep trying. So let's click on the explore button and begin. Over here now, this is so cool. There are different squads that you can pick, and what these squads essentially mean is different bonuses. This one sounds very nice. You get an additional collectible or relic at, or rather, there's a higher chance to get an additional collectible or relic after each battle. These are very good because collectibles give you incredible amounts of boosts as you progress through the story. The one that we're going to be picking is the Resourceful Squad, because we have this. We begin with an 8-sided dice. Dice is or die, I suppose, are very important, and okay, let's get a relic. Increase skill point regeneration. Very good. Now, yes, relics and dice are both very good. Dice is because you can negate a negative effect if you happen to have one. So some of these levels will inflict negative effects upon your operators, and with the simple roll of a dice you can negate it, or you can get an extra chance to get a collectible if you for some reason fail to get it. Some of it is based on luck, the rest is based on skill. So we will just pick a pretty standard squad here to start. Our Vanguard Beanstalk is ranged. Fantastic unit. Our Specialist J, once again another fantastic unit, can cut right through enemies and heal himself back up. So he can, he's self-sufficient, so to speak. And lastly, our Sniper, we're picking May, because of her ability to slow down and stun enemies. And we will need to stun a lot of enemies, especially as we progress. Okay, here's a pretty standard overview of this game mode. You go from left to right, so you have your first level here. It says here combat operation, right? That means we need to fight. We need to fight in this level. Over here on the right hand side, you can click on enemy info. And because we've already fought, there you go. You can see all the enemies. These are the enemies that we will encounter or are likely to encounter. And we have here a small description about them. So I don't know, this guy, for example, right? Every attack reduces the enemy's defense, right? So he will be reducing our defense whenever he attacks us. That's something to keep in mind, for example, right? And then these are ranked out of S, I think, or S+, right? So it goes S+, S, A, B, C, and then D being the lowest one. So we see that he's not too strong, obviously, it's the first level. Over here, also on the right-hand side, there's a map. If you click on this, it gives you an overview of what the stage will look like. These 2 red points are called incursion points. This is where the enemy will spawn from. They'll come right around here and try to reach your protection point, or protection objective, which is the blue point, right? And as you can see in this case, they can come out of 2 separate incursion points. What we will do essentially is we will click here on proceed to begin the level. We click on this, quick select to select our squad, which operators. We only have 3, so we select them all. And then we can select which skill we want. Well, for Jay, I know I want his second skill, so I'll be selecting that one. For May and for Beanstalk, their first skills are fine. And let's begin. We will briefly go through why I place each operator the way that I place them as we play through the battle. And then small description of, what I did right, what I did wrong. Obviously, I'm no master at this game. I still haven't. There's a lot left for me to unlock. Okay, let's pause the level briefly to have a quick explanation. We already have this guy that we know he's going to be pretty dangerous. So we need to attack him. But at the same time, we're going to need to block enemies coming from the top here. Let's deploy our Vanguard first, right? And we'll deploy her facing up. And as you can see, we have this thing right here. This is new. A metal crab. Okay. This metal crab, along with other things, but in this case, just a metal crab, gets added by Beanstalk. Right? Beanstalk. This is the operator that we just deployed. When you deploy her in the field, you get to deploy this too. So let's deploy it somewhere within her range, right? I don't know, here, for example. What does this say? And what does this all mean? Well, we can go over here to trait, and we can see that not only is she a Vanguard, but she is what's called a Tactician Vanguard. This means that she can designate, like it says here, 1 tactical point. In this case, our metal crab. Right? And this is called a reinforcement. Now, her attack will be increased to 150% when she attacks enemies that are blocked by the metal crab, right? So the metal crab already has an attack of his own, 350, and a block of 1. So, there you go, see? The enemy is now blocked. Boom. Her attack, as you can see, was 600 something. It's no longer 416. It is now equal to 150% of 416. So it goes up significantly. Anyway, ultimately the reason why we want to deploy Vanguards first, so like you said, she's a Vanguard, and that's how you can tell with the symbol here, is because they can generate deployment points. Ooh, what are those? Deployment points are essentially these things right here on the right hand side. You see, with the little C note. And they generate automatically, so we can just let them generate like this. And we need them in order to deploy our other operators. Now we know that we quickly need to deploy another one in order to get rid of this enemy. Beanstalk as a Vanguard can generate deployment points. I think there's no other operator that can do this, generate deployment points. Okay, so we have the Vanguard. Now we can deploy May, which is a sniper, right? We deploy her facing left, so that she can hit this enemy. And now we let it run. Oh, there you go, see? Skill is active. And you can tell that because of this little, I guess, diamond-shaped objective point on top of Beanstalk, and that shows that his skill is ready. Oh, that means we can activate this. And watch this. Boom. 28 now. And her crab is healed. See? Her reinforcements are restored to max HP. Fantastic. And you see, this guy is being destroyed. Before long, he won't be a threat. Okay, now we have a new enemy. Let's deploy our last operator, J, here facing up, so that he's ready to take on any enemies that slip past our Vanguard and our sniper. We could generate even more deployment points if we wanted. there's not really any point because we don't really have any other operators to deploy. I guess we could. Let's just do it. So the rest of the run is just gonna go by itself, essentially. We won't need to worry about it. There you go. Mission accomplished. We've been victorious. Fantastic. Okay, we're back now. we're back. Ultimately what we see here is that the point of integrated strategies is to work with a pretty limited number of operators to achieve great things. So, yeah, we started out with 3, and I suppose you could start out with even less. You can choose not to recruit them. But yeah, we started with 3, and now look, we got another recruitment voucher for a defender this time around. Let's see. A good defender that we can and should use is someone like Gumi, I suppose? Or should we put Durnar? Let's put Gumi, because she can also heal herself and surrounding allies just like Jay. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, now we get a choice. So we completed the first stage, now we get a choice. Remember, we need to keep going, keep progressing onto the right hand side. We can either go for an encounter, which is a story-like event. So we get a little story, a little description. And then we get to pick a bonus. It could be a bonus like a collectible or a relic, or it could just be, for example, a little, more HP. More of this green currency, which is called, what is it called? Originium ingots, I believe. Or some hope, which is this yellow currency right here. But we're gonna go for the emergency. And the reason we're gonna go for the emergency, and let's just add Gumi to our squad, there we go, and explore. The reason we're gonna go for the emergency is so that we can get a relic. At the end of every successfully completed emergency, we get a relic. So, let's pause briefly to analyze everything before we go on. Now, it's a little different. This time we have some water here. This deep water zone, look at this. Enemies have reduced attack and movement speed and continuously lose hit points. Okay, we need to keep that in mind. We also have these divers. Now, judging by their gear and the fact that I've played this before, I can tell you these guys will be unaffected by this. Maybe they will have... Actually, I don't think they'll have slightly reduced movement speed or anything. They probably won't have any debuffs. They're pretty powerful, so we need to keep them in mind. And we also have a chest. If we destroy this chest, so we'll just start out with a vanguard like we have before. Right, if we destroy this chest, we'll get some nice rewards at the end. So let's make sure we do that. Uh-oh, we also have a bunch of enemies coming from the left-hand side. Let's make sure we take care of them. So we'll put a tactical point here just to destroy this guy a little faster. And let's put, I don't know, May, for example, facing to the right. Take care of these enemies, these little slugs. Up, more deployment points. Remember to activate skills. And now we have Gumi as well, a nice defender. What you'll notice about Gumi is she has a block of 3, right? All our operators so far only have a block of 1. Look at that. But look at their attack. It's pretty high, right? 600, 500 and so on. And we know her Beanstalk's attack will increase to 600 and something when attacking enemies blocked by her tactical point. Gumi's one is only 402. What does that mean? It means that she relies on her defense. Look at that, block count of 3. She will rely on her holding power to hold back the enemies and let your other operators defeat them. So that's her deal. That's what she specializes in. Okay, we have a continuous stream of divers from the right-hand side, it seems, but Let's make sure we hold them in check, because I feel like they're gonna be pretty dangerous if we do not hold them in check. And there we go, we're doing pretty well. We only have one guy left. We can actually do that. There you go. Let's get him to pass the tactical point and get attacked by Jay. Perfect. Now we've cleared yet another stage. Now off we go. On to the next stage. But before that, let's collect our collectible, our relic. And we get to recruit a specialist. Let's do this before quickly. There you go. We can either recruit another specialist operator, or we can upgrade one of our existing ones. The only one that we have is Jay. So let's spend one more hope, there you go, to upgrade Jay. Jay is now upgraded. You can only upgrade operators once, right? So in this case, you see those two X's, so you see 1X, 1X, 1X. Jay has 2 pairs. This means that Jay has reached his maximum upgrade point, essentially. Okay, what is this collectible? Let's take a look. Increase attack of medics and sniper operators for each medic and sniper operator in the squad. Okay, very nice. Well, we have 1 sniper so far, so we'll gladly take that. Another combat operation. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Aha! This time around, once again, 2 incursion points. 1 save point we need to protect. No operators we can add now, so we'll just go proceed and explore. Let's take a look at this. Let's see. Okay. This time it's a little more complicated, you see? We have more slugs up here and down here. Now these, you see, they sort of have lava encrusted into their skin. So that suggests to me that they are exploding bugs. We need to take care of them. You just deploy beanstalk down and boom, you see? They explode. So be very careful. I'll put May up here facing up so that May can target both the enemies that are coming down this path, you see? So if we take a look, this is her range, right? Right here. She can target operators coming, or rather enemies coming down this path, and these bugs. Perfect. We can even click on speed 2 to speed it up. Collect your points. Okay, we have 1 more incursion point, which is this one up here. As you can see, this is a different looking slug than what we're used to from the left. This suggests to me that we're gonna have elite operators coming from this side. So let's put Jay here facing right and have him take care of them. Now Jay has been upgraded to the max. And since there doesn't seem to be a long stream of enemies coming down here, we can probably just let this go on autopilot. And Jay and the other operators will resolve everything. So let's see. Alright, now while we let this run on autopilot, let's talk a little bit about Arknights, why it's ultimately such a good game, in my opinion. And why this specific game mode, Integrated Strategies, really lends itself to, you know, be worth exploring and playing. Well, firstly, Arknights is sort of a modern twist. It's a modern twist to tower defense games. If anyone has ever played Balloons Tower Defense, I know I've played it, oh boy, when did I? When I was very young. I enjoyed that game a lot. Balloons Tower Defense, that was amazing. This is sort of a modern spin onto that, because you have a huge array of enemies and a huge array of allies or operators that you can deploy on the battlefield or on the map. Let's collect these rewards. On the battlefield or on the map, in order to stop the enemies. Not only that, but each of these operators have very unique abilities, right? You're not going to have one operator that's exactly like another one. Now, sometimes you will encounter, so let's take a look at our squad here. Let's say May, for example, right? Let's take May as a sniper. You can have another operator that is also a sniper with the exact same range and with kind of similar skills, like, you know, similar to May's skills. but they will never actually be exactly like May's skills. Only May is able to do exactly what she does. There are other operators that can do something similar, sure, but they might be more expensive to deploy or more expensive to upgrade. And so for that reason, each and every operator can be used to win a battle. Let's go on into the next battle and we'll talk a little bit more. It's not a battle, this time it's an encounter. So let's proceed, let's see what this says. A catastrophe messenger. Okay, let's see. I suppose there's a little story, let's see. A Victorian-born catastrophe messenger is setting up beacon points high up along the coastline and adjusting the logging equipment. You happen to bump into him while he is fetching some water to drink, and he invites you for a cup of tea at his makeshift camp. We can give him a gift and gain another key. We already start with one key. But we're gonna lose some of these ingots. Let's just get one key and keep our ingots. Now we have 2 keys. These keys are important. We'll see later on. They can unlock different paths that we can go down and different decisions that we can make. Fine. 2 keys are enough for a run. Right, here we are. The final thing is... Oh, whoops, I clicked out of it completely. The Rogue Trader. You will pretty much always encounter him. I think always encounter him at the end of the floor number 1. Sunshine Coast. He may appear again, he may not on later floors. Who knows? And you can buy little bonuses. Look at this. All melee units take 40% less elemental damage. Elemental damage? Ooh, what does that mean? Elemental damage is damage added on top of normal damage. And over time, if enough elemental damage adds up, your operators can lose a lot of health, they can be stunned, they can even die. So, perhaps this is worth buying, who knows? What about this? Immediately promote an operator. Oh, okay. We could promote Beanstalk or Gummy. I'm okay for now. Mr. Boom. Stuns all enemies in the 4 adjacent... This one is very good. I'm very tempted to buy this one. Let's do it. Let's click confirm purchase and buy this one. And now for the rest, we will simply invest them. Right? Let them be here for future runs. Good. And then we can withdraw some more in other runs if there's something that we really want. Aha! Number 4, the seas are calm. There are no adverse effects. Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Now, we have 2 encounters. And we are on floor number 2. This means there are many more levels. So let's take a look at exactly which path we wish to take. The southern path, the one on the bottom, or the northern path, the one at the top. This one at the bottom, as you can see, has one emergency operation. Now remember, we always want to take as many emergency operations as we can, because they will give us relics. Guaranteed. So I'm very tempted to take this one. And look, this is going to require a key. See, this is what this little symbol here says. So sure, we have enough keys. Devouring Dust, another event. Okay, 3 objective shield. Let's see, what does this say? The coast in front of you has already turned into ashen white, and when the sea wind blows, the debris of the earth dissipates along with it, where soil seems to blur into dust, and everything seems to be slowly burning away. You want to go and take a closer look, but a man suddenly grabs you and hands you a protective suit. Put this on if you don't want to die. Very eerie. Very eerie. I wonder what this story is all about. Oh, that could have been something more I read. Huh? I didn't read that. I didn't get to. That's okay. Let's go for this encounter. There you go. We can unlock it with our key. A knight. Personally, I never really liked the knight. If if you click on this, let's see, what does it say? +1 deployment limit. Yeah, we essentially gain a knight that will be deployable. Deployable is the wrong word. That will be deployed at the beginning of every battle. He will fight for us. And if he dies in one battle, then that's it, he's lost. But if he survives, you can carry on using him for the rest of your levels. I never really like using him. I like using my own operators. Plus, we need the extra hope. So, it's fine. We won't get him. It's okay. It's the emergency operation that we're going for anyway. Okay. Let's click proceed and carry on. Now, this is a tougher map than I think anything we've seen before. Because our enemies this time around, when defeated, will split up. You see, mutant rock spider splits into 3 originated from mutant, huh? Originated excrescences. So I think so, yeah. So yeah, when they die, they split up, and we could lose a lot of objective points, which are our lives right up here. Now, we also need to be careful about this thing. What does this say? Emits a pulse wave to the surrounding tiles. This will deal continuous damage to all the operators within range. Actually, I think the enemies as well, right? Let's take a look. To all allied and enemy units, that's right. So, we pretty much need to deploy our operators here. We have no other choice, really. We can't deploy him here, you see? So we need to figure out something. Now I'm thinking, for now we'll just deploy you like this, facing up. And eventually we'll get some sort of medic or something next to you. I'm not sure. How should we do this? We could deploy Gumi close, right here. Like this. That way you see, Gumi can heal Beanstalk because of her skill. Ah, now we have enemies coming from the south. We could actually deploy you right here. That way we won't have to worry about it. Amazing. We can even speed it up now. But I wonder, we do need to watch out for this guy. Ah, and for these guys as well. See, they also split up into more pieces. So I'm thinking, let's put you like this, facing to the right perhaps, just to get anyone that manages to slip past. Maybe. And then Jay can heal you with his skill. Excellent. I'm just hoping this will be enough in order for us to get this this chest, I wonder. Ah, okay. Someone did manage to slip past. As you can see, this guy manages to reduce... that's the last enemy. Okay, let's retreat our guys for now. And we'll stun you. We'll stun you. And I guess we will remove you as well. Now I really want to just make sure that I get this chest. Maybe we can... Ah, we can't. I wish we almost had enough enough deployment points to put Jay down and... yeah. Have him slash through that chest. But it wasn't meant to be this time around. That's okay. We'll try again. So, let's get all our rewards. Another key. Very nice. And look at this. All friendly units receive plus 30 healing effectiveness and take less elemental. Perfect. Ah, fantastic. And we get to recruit a supporter. Our supporter for now will be Podenko. Another combat operation. Let's take a look at this. Okay. This time around, we have a very interesting map. Let's add Podenko to our squad and jump straight into it. Now on this map, there will be a lot of enemies crowding near the bottom of the map. You will see. You will see. There will be a lot of enemies just staying there, idling for a long, long time. So it's our duty to basically make sure that we defeat as many of them as we can before they begin making their way up up north. So let's see. We'll put... how should we do this? Maybe Jay here somewhere, huh? Yeah, here facing to the right. And then we'll put you like this. Should we have Podenko here? We'll have Podenko up here along with Gumi. Just to hold the line in case anyone manages to slip past. Well, we seem to be doing okay, and we'll retreat J, getting ready for the next round. There's only one of these shell enemies left, and you can see these guys are pretty much the toughest enemies we will be encountering. Ultimately not that tough, but tough compared to the other guys, so just deploy J there, have him take care of it. We can even retreat Mei at this point, it's fine. And there you go. Activate some skills, take care of the last few enemies, fantastic, perfect. On to the next level, huh? And as you can see, we're progressing faster and faster through these levels, no trouble at all. Of course, you're not really supposed to have much trouble with the first few floors. It's really from the end of floor number 3, maybe beginning of floor number 4, that we start to encounter some real tough enemies. Okay, another relic, fantastic. And a specialist operator. As you can see, J is no longer on the map. He's not on the map, on the recruitment list. We can't get him anymore. He's already upgraded. So instead we'll get... Ethan, perhaps? Ethan is very good. He's very good at keeping enemies stunned once they become stunned. That will make more sense the more we go through this. Okay, let's get another collectible now. At the end of floor number 2, you're guaranteed to get this. And you can pick one of 3 collectibles to get. Which one do we want? All operators start with 12 skill points. That's fantastic for people like Beanstalk, they can almost directly activate. And J designates 1 deployable tile. And the units on that tile will be boosted. Ah, this is very nice too. 4-star operators will cost -2 hope to recruit. I wonder which one would be best. Probably this one. Simply because it will help J and Beanstalk immensely. Nice, and we got another one. Lose an additional 2 light after each... Ah, no. Okay. This is... So what we got right here, where is it? Emergency light. Is from this, Surging Waves number 2. We get what's called a cursed collectible, or a cursed relic, upon reaching a new floor, or was it just floor number 3? I can't really remember. But yeah, this is the difficulty that we're playing on. We have to just endure it and keep fighting. So once again, we kind of want to try and go for the emergency operation. And look, a mini boss battle at the end of this. Let's take a look at the map. Pretty nice. Hopefully we can get it done easily. Let's see. So we need to do this encounter. Okay, which means we can do either one of these. This one's slightly easier. We'll just go for this one. And we'll pick... yeah, we'll pick Ethan. Let's go click Explore. And begin placing our operators. Now this map is relatively straightforward and easy. It's even easy with the emergency if if your snipers are long ranged. Ah, look at this. This time around we got an interesting chest. If we hit it, I'm pretty sure either a monster will spawn out or... Yeah, I'm not sure. So let's make sure we don't hit it until we're ready. Let's put Beanstalk here to deal with the enemies from the left hand side, and these guys will make a big loop around. Actually, maybe they'll make 2 loops, I think. Or is it just 1 loop? I'm not sure, but we can easily annihilate them if we just put like Mei here, or perhaps, or Mei here. Let's put Mei here, right? Mei will have plenty of time to attack and destroy those guys. In the meantime, J here to heal up. There you go, that's what I thought. Each time you hit this chest, it inflicts damage upon you. So we'll just have J do the work. He can heal himself. Perfect. Okay, now we also have another one. Podenko. Let's place Podenko here facing up. We'll have Podenko attacking these guys. So as you can see, by the time they make their big loop around, they're done. Got me here as a good line of defense in case anyone manages to go by. As you can see, we have more of these exploding slugs here. That's something interesting. That's something to keep in mind. Let's see what we can do about those guys. Perhaps we can put someone like Ethan. Or perhaps we can put someone like Jay and Ethan to make sure that Ethan actually survives, huh? We'll see, we'll see. But we definitely need to put something. So let's put Jay here. And then maybe Ethan here. There you go. And now we're just gonna keep on defending against these enemies coming from the top left and from the bottom left. Podenko and May, there you go. Just cutting these guys down before they can make it into our protection objective. No problem. Over here on the left hand side we have Ethan. Ethan and Jay holding the line pretty successfully. Ah, two more. I believe these guys are gonna be, yep, Urgates. Urgate leaders, I think. These guys cannot be blocked. They can be held in place, as you can see. Ethan does that pretty well. But yeah, they're pretty weak. If you have the right combination of operators, you just need to defeat them pretty quickly, I think. Because, like I said, they cannot be blocked. They kind of rush through all your defenses. Alright, fantastic. An additional dice roll. Amazing. And a decision. We can either get a defender or a caster. We don't have a caster yet. Let's get a caster. We can get Absinthe. Absinthe? From emergency recruitment. I wonder if that would be best. I wonder if perhaps something like Indigo would be better. With Indigo we can actually... Yeah, there you go, light becomes weaker. Ah, we lose 2 light after a few battle. That's okay, we knew this was gonna happen. Okay, a new encounter. Empathy. Let's take a quick look at this. What does this say? You sneak into a settlement of the Church of the Deep Cultists, where sea terrors and humans seem to be coexisting in a delicate equilibrium. Very interesting. It seems that as long as you provide them enough food and don't show any signs of aggression, they are not so scary after all. But you already know, without even having to think about it, the very act of feeding a sea terror is extremely dangerous. Obviously we will leave early. I don't know. Are you gonna get some sort of bonus if you choose this? This one I'm not too familiar with. Let's leave early. Perhaps an Inquisitor will soon come to deal with this settlement. But you don't think you'll ever forget this astounding place. Okay. Alright. Let's get ready for this emergency operation. Before we even begin, I recognize this map. We have a tough fight ahead of us. So let's get ready. Let's figure out... Oh boy, what's gonna be best? I think in this case, maybe Indigo. Indigo second skill. Oh boy, I hope so, I hope so. Maybe this? Okay, Indigo and... We will get Ethan, indeed, yeah. We will have Ethan and Indigo. Let's go explore. Now, the reason this map is a little tougher than what we have experienced so far is because the enemies from both lanes are tough, right? So far we've had... So you see we have 2 areas to protect. Enemies from the right, enemies from the left. Usually one path is filled with elite enemies and they come by pretty slowly. And the other path is filled with not so powerful enemies and they come a little faster. In this case, both sides feature pretty tough enemies. I mean, the ones on the right are a little weaker, but there's just so many of them. So let's see what we're gonna do now. Let's eliminate this little snail shell thingy here first. Oh, I don't know, what do I do? We'll put Gummy, huh? Take care of that guy. Good. Now we need to start thinking about getting rid of these other shells. Perhaps, put a sniper? Oh, if I put May here, I wonder, is this Sea Terra or Sea Shell or whatever it's called gonna reach me? Let's try it out. Ah, it will reach me. Okay, we'll just distract you with J, I guess, huh? There you go, attack J. Oh no, one managed to get past. That's okay, we need to keep that in mind though. Oh boy, what should we do now? Is another one gonna slip past? No, not quite. Okay, good. So as you can see, we're gonna need to dedicate quite a few resources to the left-hand side. I mean, you know, May is okay for now, but eventually boss units will come up. So we need to put you over here. But we clearly don't have enough at the moment to hold the right-hand side. So we're gonna need to put Jay and Ethan to assist. I wonder if this is gonna be, you know, how this is gonna work out. Let's see. Put you here for now. More of them are slipping past. Not so good. Not ideal, not ideal. But that's okay. We'll be able to regain more more health points as we hit safe houses and encounters in other important levels. So I don't mind losing a few life points if it means we can clear this stage. Let's see, can I put you here perhaps? There you go. Perhaps Ethan can be of some use for now. Oh, not so good. Not ideal. Not ideal. Really not ideal. Why are so many slipping past? And how did we lose our left flank so easily? Oh boy. Okay. Maybe we've bitten off a little more than we can chew, huh? Let's just hope Jay can maybe kill this little flower here. Yeah, I think this might be the end of the line for us. Okay, but now we need to retreat Jay because we need to get him. Oh no, oh, this is gonna be it, isn't it? This is gonna be it. Oh boy. Well, not so good. Not so good for our first run, but you know, we know not to underestimate that stage. We certainly need to destroy those guys on the right hand side. Those shells that can shoot, and all those little sea doggies. Well, that's okay. This time around, let's I wonder how we should do this. Let's try one more run, huh? How about that? And we leveled up. Really? We leveled up. Yeah, let's go. Let's try one more time. Sure, I'll take this. Let's try one more time, and this time we will go through everything a little faster without so much explanation, perhaps. Boy, that was not so good, was it? But that's okay. I think I know where we could have done better. In that last run, we should have assigned May and Indigo, the caster, right, to the right-hand lane. That would have been much better, I feel. Okay, let's begin again from floor 1. Something you'll notice is the levels are different. Actually, let's see. Is this the same level we had last time or a different one? Let's take a quick look. It is a different one. Fantastic. Yeah, so the levels are indeed completely different every single time. Sometimes you will get repeats, but that's pretty rare. And so this means that most of the time you can't really plan. You need to sort of improvise on the spot and, you know, work from just past experience and, I guess, be ready to, like I said, figure things out very, very quickly on the spot. Let's see. Get some more deployment points. And put May here facing left. Okay, we can basically AFK the rest of the stage. Right. There was something else that I did want to talk about. I didn't get a chance to because I was too busy dying in my last run. Let's try again. What did I wish to talk about? Oh yes. Arknights as a game and integrated strategies as a game mode. Arknights as a game, maybe this is said about quite a few games, who knows, but you certainly don't need to be paying money or anything to be able to enjoy the game and actually clear the game pretty easily. Now, I just didn't clear at that time because, well, I wasn't fully prepared. But it can be cleared. I have cleared this, not on difficulty 2, but on difficulty 1, and I know it can be cleared on difficulty 2. Let's try Durnard perhaps this time, huh? But yeah, I know this can be cleared with just 4 stars, for example. All the way up to difficulty 15. So yeah, it can be done, absolutely. You know, that's not an issue. The thing is, you just need to be a little better at the game, and this is what I'm working on. And the beauty with integrated strategies is that it gives you a slightly different experience every time. So there's no really any, you know, just memorization involved. I mean, there is a low memorization, you know, some maps are similar to what we've done before. This one's pretty similar to one we had before. But the enemies are still placed in slightly different positions. So everything will still be slightly different, even if not by much. And that means you get to improvise a lot more. It makes you sharper, much sharper at the game. In my opinion, that's made me enjoy the game a lot more. Integrated strategies also. You do not need sanity, and by sanity I mean in-game sanity, to actually play it. Which is fantastic, right? Because it means you can play it anytime. And you get continuous rewards for playing it. As you saw, actually leveled up a whole level. Even by just getting to floor 3. I didn't even manage to beat floor 3. But yeah, you get compensated so much. It's truly is amazing. The rewards are amazing. You can beat it with low-end squads. You don't need to spend anything in order to get these operators. Fantastic. So yeah, that's really the beautiful thing about this game mode. You can also probably always find ways to improve, you know, make your clear that much better. Even by just a little bit. Let's see now, May taking care easily of the left-hand side, Jay just decimating enemies on the right-hand side. Perfect. Amazing. No problem at all. Ah. Now, I don't know how much longer the stream will go on for. Probably not that much. We'll see just how far we can get, I suppose. But, I don't know. Maybe for another 10 minutes or so. We'll see. Ah, emergency operation. Perfect. Exactly what I want. The reason we chose Durnard this time around over Gumi is because Durnard, with her second skill, does splash damage. Right? She'll be able to attack all enemies within that she's blocking. Who doesn't want that? That's fantastic, right? That's kind of like exactly what we were missing last time. We wanted more attack onto more enemies because they were overwhelming us. It's not that we lacked attack, we just lacked the right abilities. So let's see now. We're doing, yeah, we're doing okay. top lane, bottom lane. I will eventually want to deploy Mei once again. Over here. Facing left. Because there are some snipers that can stun operators. I don't want them to stun these operators. Let them stun Mei. That's fine by me. Right. Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, the fact that any level in this game can be cleared with virtually unlimited ways. Oh, not quite unlimited. There's only so many tiles on the map that you can use, you see. But because there's so many operators, yeah, I'd like to think it's like an unlimited way, or an unlimited number of ways that you can clear any level, which is fantastic. Because what does that mean? It means that there is no set formula for success. Sure, you could just smash through a level with top-end operators that just dish out a lot of damage. And sometimes when, you know, you're short on time, you don't really feel like playing that much, but you still like the rewards, that's exactly what you can do. You can just win through sheer power. But you can win with much weaker operators through strategy and tactics. Okay, what are we gonna do this time? More attack speed, huh? That's really comfortable. That's very nice. Let's just invest the rest, I think. That extra... Oh, we can't even invest that much. Okay. Maybe let's get a medic? I wonder. Immediately promote a specialist. Yes, please. Let's get Jay promoted for free. And we got increased attack speed. Amazing. Exactly what I wanted. Combat, emergency. Yeah, we'll get the emergency no matter what. I don't really like that. Well, I mean, it's okay, it's doable, but yeah, let's go for another combat node. And this time around, like I said, we won't read it this time around with speedrunning, huh? Speedrunning. Let's go. Let's see. Leviathan's followers. Yeah, this time around there will be 3 pretty powerful mages. Or ranged enemies. Only 2 mages, 1... There you go, sniper. We need to deal with these guys pronto. So let's take a look. What can we do? Deploy you here along with something like this. Wow, look at that attack. Attack speed increase. Just pulverizing them, huh? Yeah, very good. That was kind of silly of me. I should have been more careful. I could have done that much better. Okay, Durnar. There we go. It's a little better placement. Right, a rough start. That's okay. It's fine. Clear this chest. And I want... I want to clear this chest too, so... We'll just get rid of that caster. And get ready to destroy that other chest with J. Perfect, okay, good. That's what we need. Now we can even retreat, we can probably even retreat Beanstalk. And we'll just have you here, Podenko, for example. Right, attacking these icy guys, icy boys. Yeah, dealing quite a bit of damage, but yeah, inevitable. It had to happen. That's okay. Most of the run now is just gonna be pretty easy, I suspect. Just a few more enemies, just a few more, just 4 more. There's 1. Where are they? Come on, you can do it. Go a little faster. 1, 2. There's no speed 3, just speed 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just okay. We'll put J, I guess. Speed it up, huh? He got away. He got away. There we go. J and Beanstalk, speeding up the process. Okay, very good. Now let's see. Can we reach floor 3 extremely quickly? I should hope so. It's the... a guard. Amazing. Highmore, please. Yes, Highmore is specialized for integrated strategies 3. Her skill set is dedicated to making this run as easy as possible. Great, amazing. Let's add Highmore. And let's continue. Now, this stage on emergency shouldn't really be a problem if we're smart about it. We will need to hold off those attacking shells, and we can hold them off pretty easily with J. Yeah, there'll be some attacking shells from the left, from the right. Beanstalk for now. I guess here. And I want you facing down. Because this is a camouflage spot. Enemies will not be able to hit him. What are they called? Ocean Stonecutters. Yeah, those guys. I wonder if we can do it with you. Kind of. Almost, yeah. Highmore seems to be able to do it. At least she can attack multiple enemies, which is fantastic, yeah? Per enemy hit during attack up to block. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she can attack, right? Multiple enemies, yeah. And there you go, more deployment points now, and we'll just have this guy. Alright, exactly. We need to get rid of this guy. Pronto. He increases enemy stats. I'm not quite sure what stats means in this case. Probably defense and health. Maybe even attack, who knows, but yeah. And here's another one, but Highmore is already in place ready to take him down. Oh boy, okay. Huh. Hold it, please. There you go. Those airborne enemies, man, they will come for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the last enemy? Last 2 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Attack everyone, please. Go. Nice. We've cleared this, no problem. Of course, we're still just on floor 2. Should have gone up by now, but that's okay. We'll try again. Maybe in another stream, I don't know. Yeah, or maybe in just a video. With some nice editing, huh? We'll see. I will try to put some music in the background. That would be very cool, I think, no? Designates one deployable tile. Friendly units will one skill point every 3 seconds and heal up. Honeyberry, please, as a medic. Okay. Well, we could do this one, huh? I think it's certainly doable. I mean, with Highmore and J being able to heal themselves, and then Honeyberry there to help out the rest. Yeah, shouldn't really be a problem. Can do this level. And not let anyone pass. Highmore, perhaps? I wonder. What's the best placement now? Perhaps Honeyberry here? Yeah, Honeyberry here. We can retreat you now. Because we can put May here, right on the front, because she will always be healed by Honeyberry. So that's clearly not the issue anymore. What is the issue at these fast-moving guys? Let's just hope that they can make... And yeah, Highmore, I should have placed her here. Would have been a much safer place for her. Well, it's okay. Good, we can defeat all the enemies on time. Fantastic. Amazing. Good. Amazing. Just a regular combat operation, not even the emergency one. And we're on to stage floor 3 again. Fantastic. Very quickly this time around. We didn't take so long, but that's okay. I wanted to explain everything. Specialist this time around. Okay. Should we go for Ethan again, or should we go for someone else? Let's try Waifu for now. She can do splash damage as well, and she's a fast redeploy. I've never recruited Waifu for integrated strategies, but who knows? Maybe she might prove to be very good. More dice, more die, huh? Increases duration of sickle. Instant status effects. Very nice. Every unit will heal itself. Yes, please. And we get a negative, right? All operators lose 15 skill points. Well, okay. I'll tell you something, I certainly don't want to go for that one. I mean, it can be done, but it's tough. Yeah, we want to go for this one. Wish fulfilled, eh? Yeah. This one's not so tough, I suppose. This is going to be very helpful, I think. Because we want to be able to silence enemy abilities. That means stop them from working. At least for a while. Until we can deploy another operator perhaps, or have J ready, or depends on who we want. Let's see. I wonder if for now this is okay. Probably. Eh? Podenko here. Yeah, sorry, don't really have anyone. I guess Highmore? Highmore seems to be doing okay, yeah. And I kinda want you here as well, please. Let's just get these chests. I'll feel a lot happy after we do. We get more treasures. And yeah, Highmore's able to deal with those guys no problem on the top left. And this guy's gonna go down, right? Soon? Excellent. 9 more enemies. Let's do this. Not so long to go now. I will even deploy Durnar here, just to be safe. Huh? Come on, just need to walk forward a little bit. Perfect. Now Highmore can heal herself. And just a few more enemies, the boss here, or mini boss. Boss for this stage, huh? J, Podenko, perfect. Good, doesn't really seem to be a problem or anything. It seems to all be working pretty well. Amazing. Treasures, and either a medic or yes, please, defender. Durnar. Either precarious defense. Oh, we've done that one before. Or this one, this bad boy, huh? But not on emergency this time. Yeah, gotta stay away from that one. Precarious defense, please. What's this precarious defense? Yes, it was precarious defense. Alright, and here we have another... Beanstalk up here seems to be doing pretty well, so we'll just leave her like that there. And maybe something like this for May, so you can attack enemies and the chest. Good, seems good to me. And then Podenko here, you get all the skill points that she wants, huh? Alright, perfect. Now ultimately, yeah, like I said, we've done this before, it shouldn't be a problem at all. We'll just put Jay up here probably just to, you know, hold it against these guys, these bugs. I mean, if he can survive. Oh, there we go. He just needs to hit them a few times to heal himself back up. Durner here. Don't really need anyone else, do I? Maybe Highmore. That's it, I'm out of deployment limit. But this is okay. We only have a, you know, well, 24 enemies left. Halfway there, huh? That's okay. Get more deployment points, Let Jay handle the left hand side, good. And yeah, Podenko, do more damage to these guys, please. Thank you. Will that be enough? Huh? Yeah, it will be enough. Good. Alright, just a few enemies left now. Just those guys, those two Arknights. Arknight leaders, probably, right? Oh, no, these guys are elite Arknights, I think, right? Arknight leaders are with red. Okay, it's no problem at all. There you go, handle them just fine. Good, huh. Fantastic. Let's see what's up next. I don't think we're gonna have an emergency, right? On this floor. Originium, life point. Ah, we get a little treasure. Let's use a key. Nice! For one time only, if you would fail any battle other than the final battle, you instead gain an additional life point in a dex. Wow, amazing. That's a new one. I haven't had that one yet. The medic or supporter. Let's upgrade Podenko. More damage, please. That's what we need. Not healing at the moment. This one, yeah, this one's pretty simple, but it will have to wait for next time because that's all I really have time for. So yeah, Integrated Strategies 3 for a stream. I don't know. Well, you know, we'll see how it goes from now on. Maybe I'll make another stream. I just wanted to try this out. Because I love this game, I love this game mode, and I want, you know, to share that with people. So, yeah, this will be it for now on. Or for now. Yeah.